Hi everyone, today we will demonstrate how to resolve cable tray clashes automatically using Dynamo script. This clashes between the cable tray and pipes, beams, duct, wherever the Dynamo will resolve this automatically. Let us try it and then run the script. When you run the script, it will tell you that this script was developed by Mina, Abadir, which is me. Pick any two clashes element. One of them must be cable tray, and the script will automatically reroute and resolve the clashes. So we will choose this two, and then finish it, and then it will resolve it like this automatically. Suppose you wanted to resolve this not from down, you want to resolve it from above. It's okay. You will change the vertical, and instead of to be minus to be positive. We'll talk about this number later, and then you use this, then it will come like this. Suppose you want to do it in a bigger obstruction like this one. So let us do it again. We will keep it up this time. Okay. Suppose this is very narrow distance and you want to for bigger distance. If you use it in this one, it will make clash here and there. But you want to make this bigger, so you increase the horizontal distance like this. And then run it and choose this too. See, he increases this. I can increase it again if I want. If I want to make it 1.3, 1.4 meter like this, so it will be bigger like this. If you want to make this down, I can make it down by using this minus and then choose this one. It's very easy, and you can use this against the beam also. So let us try this and so on. Now we will demonstrate how the Dynamo script working from inside step by step, and all these files, Revit file and Dynamo script file, will be uploaded to my channel. You can download it easily from this. If you like my channel, this is my channel. If you like my channel, you may subscribe and like it. It will help much. Now we will go to explain how it will work. Now we will demonstrate how it will work from inside. First we will open the Dynamo, and then we will make this a little bit short like this. Okay. First of all, this is the Dynamo script. This is what I used for what package I used to create this one. So you must download all these packages. You download packages from here, package manager, and then you write each name of this one and download. My recommendation to you is to sort it by most valuable or most downloaded packages, and try to do 10 for 15 from above, and then this is the most used packages, most important, most useful. For myself, I download all this only. This is what I need. You can make a screenshot for this one and download this and download this. By downloading all this package, 90% of the package in the market, you will find it working with this one. Okay, we will close this one. We don't need it. We will close this also because we will not create anything. We will explain the script itself. Now let us run the script without any further ado. First of all, we will freeze one of the nodes. This node is creating the cable tree itself, rerouting, and everything here is to make lines. These lines will be guidelines for this cable tree. So this is the most important node here. I will freeze this one, and normally it will be freeze. I will explain this later. Now it will create, it will not resolve anything, it will create lines only. Okay, let's run the script. He will tell you this, we explain it, we will choose this two element for example, and then it will create these lines only without creating or changing the cable tree itself, because we freeze this important node. Now we will explain how we make this. The main idea is how to main this line in the center line of the cable tree, so the cable tree will be reformed or be resolved to be accurate in this new lines from above or from down. Okay, how we will explain this? First of all, we choose. Now we choose this script for Python script for choosing. So we will give you the category. In our case here, it is cable tray and pipes. Sometimes it's coming here duct, sometimes it's coming beam, wherever he will get it and will catch it. And then we will separate the cable tray to be above and in this filter. So here will be the cable tray, and here will be the obstruction. If it is pipe, if it is duct, whatever. Okay, let us go for the obstruction. Obstruction will be the out. Go for obstruction, it will be here. This is the obstruction. In our case, it is pipe. So if it is, how we know it is pipe, how we can separate this by the category. So I make this idea. If it is pipe, so we have diameter as a parameter for this one, so he will catch the parameter. If it is duct, it will be the height of the duct, he will catch it here. I mean this, how much it is going up or down. In duct it will be height, so we are caring about this, so we can go up to avoid clashing with this one. If it is beam, we need this height. If it is pipe, we need the diameter. If it is duct, we need this one. How to separate this? And we don't know, the script don't know when he start what kind of obstruction he will use. So this trick will separate the obstruct whatever it is. If it is pipe, it will appear here, and nothing will be appear here, and nothing will appear here in the beam. By the way, I use this, not using this, because the parameter of H is type parameter, not instant parameter. This is for instant parameter only, but this one for instant and the type parameter. That's why I use this, not using this. Okay, here will not give you anything, will not give you anything, because there is no duct, there is no beams, there is only pipes. So it will give you this one. Then you will make a list. This list will be here an empty and empty, and then you will make here boolean. This boolean, this test for boolean, whatever more than 0, so will give you like this, true, which the first one true, the second will be null and the null. Null is a problem. So how you overcome about them? You can remove null. There is one in the Dynamo. There is something removing null is null. Okay, but I use something very easy. Make equal and then write true. So if it is true, he will say true. If it is not true, he will say false. So this is boolean, complete boolean, not this boolean. You cannot use it as a mask. This one you can use it as a mask. True, false, true, false. There is no null. Null is a problem in Dynamo. So we got this here. So we will make this two separated. Whatever true, he will put it separate. Now we succeed to separate what we choose as a pipe or a duct, separated alone out of this. Okay. Since we separated and we know that this is a pipe, we will go for creating surface. What do we mean by creating surface? I will explain to you. This one, the obstruction is here, and the pipe is here in this direction. So let us go for the pipe here. We want to know how much it will go up, how much it will go down. So we will create surface along with this pipe, in the middle of the pipe, between the upper limit and lower limit. And as you see, I make it little bit bigger, so to be in a safe place. Okay, then I will go to the script. Since I go here, I make 1.5 in each direction to be safe. And then we will create by vector and vector reverse to go up and go down. The line here, this one, and the line here, this one. And create list, and from this list, we can create surface. This surface is like this. You see now what I mean? I make this surface. And to make intersection between this surface and the center line of the cable tray. Okay. We click here, it will highlight this point between this one and the other. From where I bring it from here. This is a cable tray geometry. Let us go for the cable tray geometry. Now we choose this out and we finish from the out. Let us go for the cable tray in. We'll go here. Let us go. This one will extract. What he will extract? Extract geometry of the line. This one. I switch it off. So this is the line. If you click here, it will give you the whole line. Okay. What I do here, we will make here not appear in the Dynamo, but he is existing. And this we will take the reference line because we will need the reference line regarding this. Instead of entering manually, we will get it from here. Since we got this cable tray, we will ask him what reference level due to this, because we will need this in the future. And from here we got the width, we got the height of the cable tray. We will need this also. Okay, and we need the line. We got it, get location, which means the line, and this is the end point and the start point. So I will click here, it will give you, sorry, this is the end line, and this one is the start line, coming blue, is glowing blue, and this one is the end line and start line. We will need this end line and start line to create. If we go this end line and start line, it will go like this, it will go like this, it will create the line which we will use it to intersect with this surface here. So this is the line, others coming from where? From this line. So it will create this line of the location of the cable tray. It will intersect with our surface, which means this surface. It will intersect in this point. All this to get the intersect point. Okay, we get the intersect point. We will create line from here to here and line from here to here. And remove this line, which we don't need it. Okay, this line we will make a part of the line, which means horizontal rerouting. This one is the horizontal rerouting. So let us go for horizontal. This is the vertical. Where is the horizontal? This is the horizontal movement or horizontal rerouting. We will click on this line. This line, start point, we will take it from here, intersect point, and the end point, we will take it from here. So this is the end point, and the start point is this one. So we will get this line. Okay, let us this line to be okay, and this one we can preview. So when we click on this, it will give you line from here to here, and this one we will show it. And click on this, it will give you line from here to here. So we create this line and we create this line. Okay, after creating this line, This is the most important issue, how we create this from here to here to match with the strategy of making cable tray. Cable tray is a very difficult. He needs distance to be, look at this. I will make it manually so you can understand how we can make manually like this. We will create here. We will create here. And this one we will give it like this. And then we will make this distance 1000 like this. And then we will join it like this. And then we will join it like this. This is a normal way is doing the rerouting. So if I make this distance very small, it will not, or zero, it will not work. It need here some distance. If I make this distance less than the usual, it will not work. He need something like this. He need this distance to make this. And if you create the Dynamo script and make this distance small, it will not work. It will give you an error. So that's why this distance from the middle to this one, it is very important. By try and error, I try to make it, and I create an equation from try and error to understand how much is the diameter of this one, how much is the distance of this one, how much is the height, and make it in one equation. This equation I make it by I schedule in Excel by try and error, and create equation from trending schedule and give me this equation: ax square plus bx plus c. It will give you this, and I call the xa here. So this 3 parameter here, this parameter is defined by this equation and give me this number. The x will be the only unknown in this. So this x is depending on what? This x is depending on the width of the cable tray. Okay, and then from this one we got a number. This number we will make it for safety 1.6. This equation also I got it from another equation to match with this one. They will give you the minimum distance. This is the minimum distance. We can apply this one without any error. By try and error, I try this one. I go for some calculation. It gives me this one. This is very difficult. It takes a lot of time for me to make this equation. And then after this, you will make this test. If it is bigger than the distance coming from my input, because in my input I will put here horizontal distance, and if the horizontal distance is bigger than the minimum one, fine, go for the horizontal distance input I make. If it is less than, then he will take the minimum. And here I put two node. This two node is just watch node, doesn't do anything, just to inform you when you reapply the file that this is the minimum horizontal 500 and this. So the minimum calculated by him is 586. If this is 1000, he will take 1000 for sure. So let us do what he will do. He take 1000 for sure. I tell them if it is bigger than this one, take the biggest one. This is the if statement. Suppose I will make it underneath. Let us make it 585. 585. And then run the script. So he will take 589. 586, not 585. So let us go for the if statement. He will take 586. Let us do 587. He will take 587 because this is bigger than. So if I did this 587, 587, run the script, he will give you 586. Where is it? Ah, 5. He will take the biggest one, 587. If I make it 800, 700, he will take this is the minimum. Let us do for this. He will take it, and then it will be bigger from here to here. Let us run. See, it come bigger. But less than this. Suppose I make this 150. He will take it 508. From here to here, it is 586. Okay, we will go for bigger little bit. 800 will be nice. Okay. Make it bigger to avoid any mistakes. Okay, now we got this. After we getting this distance, we will define this point and this point by this node curve point at a segment length. This length we take it from here. This we will transfer it into segment length. So he will give you this point and this point. We click on this one, he will give you this point. We click on this one, he will give you this point. Okay, now we succeed in the horizontal. Let us go for the vertical distance. Vertical distance, I put it here. Vertical is little bit complicated. First, we will get our input. This is our input. We will go here. This is the input. Here, this is the input. Let us move the input here, so it will be near to us. Okay. So we enter in the vertical 250, so this number will be 250. Okay, this is coming from him. And then we will make code block. We tell him, if you go down little bit, it will not work. And if this one, we will make it, it was initially to 2,750 and we raise it to 3,000. Suppose this one, we will make it 2,900. It will not work. Why? Because he need minimum distance to make this two elbow work with this small piece of cable tray. So the minimum, by try and error, I found this two parameter to use it. The minimum one is 0.93 and the maximum is 1.1 to give you yani moderate. And then I will ask him, this is what you give it by given. This one, this is a given one, horizontal, vertical one. This is the input given. You give it to him. I want the vertical to be like this. If it is inside between the lower limit and the upper limit, it will be fine. If it is less than lower limit, he will take the lower limit. If it is bigger than upper limit, he will take the upper limit. In this code block, A, B, C, I make this A, and this is B, and the C is the input. So I told him, you have input A, B, C. If the C is between A and B, return C. Take C. If C is bigger than AB, this is, I can say bigger than A, not B, but I make this more professionality in the coding. So he will return maximum of A and B. If it is C less than this one, he return the minimum of the A and B. So if you switch, this one will work. You can say A here and B here, but this is better in coding. And then he will return C in between. Okay, after this, let us try to understand what is this. This 339. This one how much? 339, which is the minimum, and this is the maximum 400. So this is the minimum is like this, the maximum is like this. So let us try something less than minimum. So this is less than minimum, so he will return the minimum. Suppose you will use this one, not this is a vertical, use something in between this, use 350. So use this 350. So he will return 350 because this is in between these two. Yeah, he return, let us run. Let us go this 350. We did not, we did the horizontal. No. We want this vertical 350. Okay, and then run. So he will return here 350. Yeah, that's right. 360, he will return 360. So I'll make this 370. He will return also 370. But if it is more than the upper limit, which is 400, if we make it 500, for example, so what he will return? He will return 400. 400.97 to be accurate. Now we understand this is a vertical. Okay, we got this point. We will start from this point and make the line. Make this line. Okay. He will start from this point, which we got it, and then we will make vertical to get this point, this line. And this one is the other line, this one. We will get the end point of this one. End point of this one is this one, and this is the end point of this one, and we will make line from this. We will make another line here. We will make two lines, by the way. Why? From using this start point, this is the start point, this is the end point. We can make one line only here. Why we are using another line here? We use this as a start line here, and we will use it here as the end point, here as a start point, and reversely this one. Why I am doing this? It is duplication. No, it's not duplication. Because curve segment by length, to get this one, if you started from the same point, it will give you this in another direction. But you want it to be in the same direction of this one, so you make these two lines. And then you will get this. Okay? So you get this point, you get this point, you have this point, you have this point, you have this point. Then we will create the point from this point. Here, this is the first line. Here, second line. Here, the third line. Here, the fourth line. Here, the last one. So we got this like this. We will make it in a selection. We'll make like this. And then we will flatten. So it will give you one group of line. Okay, this is if it is positive vertical. If it is negative, this is the create routing. If it is positive, what if it is negative? Negative routing. So we will go from the input. The input now it is positive vertical. Suppose it is negative like this. We will take it from down. How we will know? We create similar what we get it from the vertical. We will create the similar process to be from down. And then we create this one, it will go from down. But here we reverse the direction of this point to make it like this. You follow this, I will not waste the time in explaining this. You will follow this, you will understand. And then we create it from down. And then we have to decide which way we will take it. So we will make here a very important boolean. This one. We will tell him if it is the distance I choose it as an input bigger than 0, say yes, true. If it is less than 0, say it false. So in our case, so this one is a very important if statement. It will tell the computer if it is coming from down or coming from above. Here it will coming from down. Why? Because I choose the input negative. This is the input is negative. Suppose I will use it positive and then run, it will choose it from above. So if I click here, it will give you from above. This is from above. Before I choose it, it was from down. Let us do it for the last time in input. Yes, this one I will choose it negative. Run, it will go from down. So if I click here, it will go from down. See, it is going from down. From here, you will go for the cable tree by lines. Now we understand the lines which we did it, and this one will give you cable tree by lines. Okay. This one will create the elbow. He will put the cable tree without this node. He will put the cable tree like this. Nice. But here he will create the elbow in each intersection. Here and there and there and there. And the initial cable tree will be still there. So it will not be good. So the initial cable tree need to be deleted since we will new routing and the old one. So it will not be duplicate in the same. It will not give you error in this area and this area and tell you this is a duplication of the material in the same place. So to avoid this, we have to delete the element. Which element we delete? The initial element. But we need to delete this one before after creating, not before after. So we will use this very important. This is pass through. This is like a traffic line officer in the street who will tell this car sit, who will tell this car wait until this car will pass. So we will wait for this one. Wait for this one to be done, and then we will delete the initial one. Okay, now we will unfreeze this one, unfreeze, and then finally we will apply our, so it will go it from down, because as you remember last time we said it is from down. If you want to, in the Dynamo script only you can do this, and Dynamo player you cannot do this one. If you change this one to be positive and then run, you will do it positive. If you want to make it bigger, you can do like this. If you want smaller, you can do like this. If you wanted this vertical distance to be bigger, it will be bigger. If you want it to be small, it will be small. Not small like this one. I mean small like this one. If you go small to the negative, you will put it from down. And then when this one you can play all the day with this guy. This is how to do it in this one. If you wanted to apply this one in a different place like this, you have to do it from here. In Dynamo player, no need to make the volume from the, but in Dynamo he will delete this one and do this because it is not designed to do something like this. And then you choose this two, then apply. He will delete this one. This is a Dynamo script doing this. He do only one operation. He will delete the last operation you did. But in Dynamo script, as you said, you can do whatever you want. This is why we are using all Dynamo player in this in this. I hope that I explain it to you. This is complicated. I understand some of us did not understand this one, but when you review the video over and over again and download this file from my library, I will upload it now, and you will apply apply this file, use this file and apply this to Dynamo and put it in Dynamo player and run it so many times, you will understand, hopefully, with my explanation. If you have any question on this, write it in the comment. I will try hard to understand it. I hope you enjoy this. If you like the script, if you like the channel, you kindly subscribe and like the video if you like. Thank you for watching and see you next video. By the way, I can make this also for this is for cable tray. I can make this rerouting for pipes. I can make rerouting for the duct. So I will if you like this, put it in the comment. I will start in doing something like this. Thanks for watching. See you next video.